so cool. Hey. Never did you say kobu?
Small one.
Okay, cool. Hey, that's a monkey. Which one is that?
They're all cops, but different kind of baby.
Oh, I got them.
You got them?
Got them.
They are many.
Ufa nani mfudu. Oh, wow. Look at me. Look at me. Nyo, nyo, nyo. Sana nebiramu. Look at that. Look at that.
That's share. Whoever takes a big share on the group, okay?
Which group?
Just illegal.
Wild pigs. Wild pigs.
Has he reached you?
So briefly about rhinos in Uganda. Long time back, we used to have hundreds and hundreds of rhinos living in Uganda, and they were in the national parks, Murchison National Park and in Kidepo Valley National Park. In Murchison Falls, we're having the northern white rhinos, which are now remaining 2 in the entire world, so they are soon getting extinct. And in Kidepo, we had the eastern black rhinos. But all those 2 rhinos, they were heavily poached during the time of Idi Amin, 1960s, 70s and 80s, and they were declared extinct in 1983. Meaning from 1983, there had no rhinos in Uganda. In 1997, when the country had stabilized politically, a group of Ugandans who had love and passion or the Rhinos, came up with an idea of forming up in an government organization purposely to introduce rhinos in the country. So that organization was formed up and was named Rhino Fund Uganda. After the formation of that organization, they started soliciting for funds. They were supported by private donors and European Union, whereby in 2001 they had some money. They were able to bring the first 2 rhinos in the country. They came from Kenya, Sorio Ranch. And when they came to the country, they were not taken in the national park. They were taken at Entebbe Zoo, now the Uganda Wildlife Education Center. Purposely to raise awareness among we Ugandans and visitors about the politeness and the need to bring back these rhinos in the country. After those 2 rhinos, they never stopped there. They went on looking for more money to open up the sanctuary. In 2004, Ziwa was spotted where we are today. Was spotted as an excellent habitat for the breeding of these rhinos. At first, this area was a cattle ranch which belonged to Captain Charles Roy, and is the owner of the land. So he offered his land for the breeding of these rhinos, and that meant he was to move his cows from here to a different place, and it is so. The land was fenced up, very quiet, covering 70 square kilometers. It was all fenced. Hope you saw the fence at the main entrance. After the completion of the fencing of the land in 2004, in 2005 we received the first 4 rhinos. These rhinos also came from Kenya, Sorio Ranch. And a year later, that was 2006, we got a donation of 2 rhinos. These rhinos came from Disney Animal Kingdom, Faridah Orlando Zoo from USA. It was a male and a female rhino. Meaning by 2006, 6 rhinos were living here at Zziwa Rhino Sanctuary. They settled well in their new home and they started breeding in 2009. We had our first calf born from American mother and a Kenyan father. So that calf was so international and we named him Obama.
The guy was right. The guy was right.
So they share the same parental background, and the former US president. And since 2009, a number of calves have been born here on the sanctuary. And our target as Ziwa Rhino Sanctuary is to keep on breeding many more rhinos. And if we get about 50 of them here, we shall start transferring some of these rhinos to the national parks, and we continue up with the breeding here. And for now, over 30 rhinos are living on the sanctuary. And these rhinos, they live in smaller families and groups of 1 and 2. Males, for them, they are solitary. Whenever they are in late 9 years and above, they open up territories and they start living alone. Mothers, whenever they start having babies, they open up families. They always keep with their calves. They don't keep with the bulls all the time. Bulls always come to mate with the females when they leave. So it's always hard to get all these rhinos together. And if you happen to spot more than 2 rhinos today, I'm repeating this. If you happen to spot more than 2 rhinos today, it will be by our good luck.
Hey, why is it raining?
You are blessed.
They live in smaller families and they keep moving in different parts of the sanctuary. So if we get lucky and we get more than 2, it will be the best. But we are going to try to go to the best site possible. No Nalongo, no triplets, only 1.
Sorry.
Safety. You came here very smiling, alive, so we want you to leave this place still in one piece, not in pieces. So please, remember, you are going to meet wild animals. And these wild animals, listen to me clearly. And these wild animals, they are unpredictable. They can do anything contrary at any time. So please, listen to the guide's instructions time and again. These rhinos we have got here, they are white rhinos. Naturally, they are not aggressive, but they only become aggressive when they feel they are threatened. That are some of the things which try to threaten the rhinos. Rhinos don't like sudden movements and sound. So please, if you are using your cellular phone, keep it in silent or vibration, and you can keep it in flight mode because we don't use GPS here, or the location has to be off. If you have got a big camera, just turn off the flashlight, but the click is fine. Always, when these rhinos are crossed by the intersection here, we start walking from here to them. But if they have moved a bit far away from here, we get a short drive. Then after, we start walking. And as we are walking to the rhinos' place, we walk in the single line. Msululu moja.
Nazina mateka.
Si mateka. And please, when we get closer to these rhinos, we are going to form up a smaller, tight group, and that's the smallest target at the site of these rhinos. And please, when we are there, let's avoid moving around, because if we keep moving around, these rhinos may feel they are being attacked, and they will try to defend their personal space. They are like we human beings. If you come and invade me, I have to find ways of pushing you away. It's the same to these rhinos. And if rhinos are grazing, because today is a good day, it's very cool, they might be active. And when they are grazing, they have got poor eyesight. They don't see straight like we humans, and their eyes don't meet. They have got eyes on the either side of the head, but they are good at listening and smelling. So when you are in front of them, they may not see you if you are very quiet. But if you are loud, at times they can come to the sound of their interest. Remember, ahead of us, we do have a ranger, and I told you rangers, they keep with the rhinos all the time. So the ranger is there and the rhino is close by. So we are going to try to keep in a smaller group as we are getting down there. Okay? Let us move.
Ekyatulese ku Zziwa Rhino was to trek rhinos, and we just came across the first family, and tutegeze to the guide that this one is called Malaika. The mother is Malaika, together with his 7-month baby called People, but then there is the third born Owa Malaika, and she's one of the youngest in the country. I had never seen a rhino in the recent, I think, 10 years. Yeah, kujako kuziraba ku TV. But here is Malaika with her People, 7 months old baby. I think as for now, I can say we have hit target for our stop at the Zziwa Rhino Sanctuary.
Ebifaananyi akoze ate tata gyali.
Say cheese.
I helped you.
That's our first female rhino to be born here. She's a sister to Obama. She's called Malaika. And we all know what Malaika means, angel. She was named the Angel because she was the first female rhino born after the rhino extinction in Uganda. And that is her third baby ever since it started producing in 2016. And that calf is called People, born in February this year. People is not the P-E-A, the P-E-O, it's the P-I-P-O. Because always when rhinos are born here, we auction the name. And the IST bidder gets a chance of adopting the rhino, as of raising funds to support rhino conservation in the country. And rhinos are just sitting there, they are resting. But in normal times, after 3, rhinos are very active. But between 10 and 4, when it is hot, they tend to relax. But today it has been a cool day. Like they have been feeding all the time, now it is trying to relax. And people are asking why are they called white, yet they are not looking white. These rhinos, their natural color is darker gray. Both black and white, they are got the same color. They were called white rhinos because of their wide lips. It was between two people speaking, the Dutch and the Afrikaners. So a Dutchman was trying to describe the wildness of their lips using a Dutch word wit to an Englishman. But this Englishman mispronounced the word. Instead of pronouncing wide, he pronounced it as white. So after that mispronunciation, these rhinos were named white rhinos. And if you happen to get the black rhinos, you get to see the same color. But for them, they have got pointed and hooked upper lip. But these ones, they have got flat lip. And that flat lip enables them to grab the grass. But for the black rhino, that hooked upper lip enables them to get the branch of the trees and they eat like the elephant is trunk. These rhinos, they can eat between 80 to 100 kilos at full size of grass every day. And the gestation is 14 to 16 months, or else they produce one baby at a time, never twins. And the baby at birth can weigh between 45 to 50 kilos. And it keeps on multiplying its body weight by half a kilo for the first 2 years. So from the day they produce the calf, it takes milk from the mother for 1 year and a half to 2 years. And it will start eating grass after 3 to 4 months. So it will keep on eating grass as well as taking milk. And the breeding interval for our rhinos here is always 2 years. After 2 years, the mother produces. And they have got one of the mothers, the original, that has ever produced 2 calves on the same day. She produced her third calf on 15th of January 2012, and she produced the next one on 15th of January 2014.
Oh, finally, in Masindi, Kabalega Resort it is. This is where I'm spending the night before we wake up early in the morning to go to the Murchison Falls National Park. And you know what happens there. Lots of wild animals to check out. Yes, it's a long journey from Kampala to Nakazibwe, where we branched off to the Zziwa Rhino Sanctuary to check out some rhinos. We did see some of them, and it was an honor for me, who hasn't seen a rhino in over a decade. I'm gonna freshen up right now and get ready for dinner before I look forward to tomorrow's long day. But I'll be here to take you through the whole day. Thank you for keeping it with us. It's Q Safaris. See you later. Bye.
Morning, guys.
Has it ever rained on you? But it is too good and you don't want it to stop. It is the situation up here on top of the Murchison Falls is wonderful.